I want to go ahead is that I see that this Tinubu's government is really, so favorable to NANS. Because naturally, NANS is, they are not anti-government, but in parentheses, they confront government when diplomacy is exhausted. But it's like this Tinubu's government does not even allow you people to exhaust diplomacy, not to talk of confronting the government. So what and what do you think the Tinubu government has in place for Nigerian students that is making them earn the position of the most friendly administration with Nigerian students?
Thank you very much for this question. Siwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is one man that knows the NANS way. And what I mean by knowing the NANS way is he has been involved in so many activism that have taken place even during the military junta. He has sponsored a lot of civil society and civil liberty organizations to carry out their activities, just so we will have this democracy we are enjoying today. So, and as a man who has been in the trenches also, he understands the ways and he understands the role that NANS have played during those successive military junta, and now being at the hands of affairs. He have said it that a 4-year course is going to be a 4-year course. A 5-year course is going to be a 5-year course, and he has lived up to that word he has mentioned. Because usually there is nothing Nigerian students like so much, like when they gain admission now, and in the next 4 years, they are done with their studies. In the past, it has not been like that. What we have suffered is that when you entered for a 4-year course, you don't get to finish until maybe after 6 years. When I did my degree, after my NC, it was supposed to be just a 3 years program. But we had to go to strike almost on like 3 occasions. One of it was close to 1 year. Another one was around 6 months. Another one was around 9 months. So when you look at this month put together, that's you have lost almost 2. You have added 2 years to the 4 years you are supposed to have your degree. So this is what Asiwaju have promised. And if you discover that these are some of what are the issues that bring up some of these issues, at times it is the government policy, and at times it's as a result of the management, so to say. Because when the government they refuse to meet some of the agreements they have made with the union, that is the ASU, the SANU, and so on and so forth, this is what usually led to strikes. So also, if management just wake up overnight, especially from the federal institutions, and begin to increase fee arbitrarily, Asiwaju will quickly through the NUC, that is the National University Commission, Nigerian University Commission, call the management of those institutions. You have no reason to increase tuition fee because of the challenges that parents are facing today. Maybe they pay 40,000 and you just wake up overnight and jack up the fee to like 100,000. That's over 100% increment. So Asiwaju's administration have been very, very strategic in handling some of these issues. So you don't have to exhaust the C's, that is the 3 C's we have in NANS, which is consultation, consolidation, and confrontation. So in most cases, he has tried to manage this issue to stop at the consolidation level. Having consulted with both the management or the person concerned, who, given time, they didn't react to changing the narratives. He goes ahead, we goes ahead to consolidate. So you always make sure that that consolidation level that it solves the issue. So that is why it has been smooth sail both for government and for NANS. And like I told you, that no administration have given the latitude to our organization. No administration ever in the history of this country have given the kind of cooperation as Asiwaju administration have given to NANS. And I tell you, he doesn't allow even his ministers to address issues. If there are issues, he creates a direct channel where you have the opportunity of meeting him, because he is the man who wears the shoe. So as the man who wears the shoes, he is the one who knows where it pinches. When you raise some of these issues with him, he quickly and swiftly make sure he call the people or the ministry concerned or the agency concerned to have an interface and quickly address the issue. So NANS president will tell you that I have had the opportunity of meeting Nigeria's president more than 10 times. So what is he doing when he meets Nigerian president? It is because it is a direct channel that has been created so that he will convey the yearnings and aspirations of Nigerian students directly to our father, who is the president of the country. And like I said, I make bold to say that no administration will succeed, because when you listen, you get to hear the root of the problems and you can quickly know how to tackle them. Unlike the former government that comes that will say, NANS is no longer doing its job, or NANS is no longer representing the student, or NANS is no longer the voice of the masses. This administration, there are so many things that are not even in the education sector. This organization have exposes misappropriation in most of our campuses. It have exposes financial malfeasance in most ministries, departments, and NDAs, and the government have acted very swiftly in making sure it addressed the issue. So, but it's part of the reason why when I was called upon to come and contest, I do not hesitate, because I know it is a platform, the platform that have been given. Some of us who have experiences can leverage on this platform to maximize the benefit for Nigerian students. It is the more reason why we are going all out now, to let Nigerians see why we are a better candidate than any other person that is putting himself forward for this election. I want to draw the curtain here, but there are so many things that this government have done to earn the trust of NANS. I mentioned one, like recently they donated the CNG buses. The high cost of transportation is now one of the major problems that Nigerian students are faced with. So the government have rolled out, I think, close to 20 CNG buses, and there are more to come to be shared among our tertiary institutions so that our students can live from their dormitories to their classes, to their lecture halls, to their research centers without paying so much. These are some of the areas, and the state are now copying. From the state I came from, Niger State, our governor recently do not only donated buses, but have gone ahead to give 2 billion at a go, 2 billion naira for in form of bursary allowances to indigent students in the state. Apart from the initial 546 million he has given, he has donated buses for ease of transportation of Nigerian students. So we can equally talk to other state governors given the opportunity to bring some of this thing, just so Nigerian students can go to school and have their study without any hindrance. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Gambo Abubakar Muhammed, for your articulation and proper representation. So we give it. So since yesterday, I've been happy. I give it to the Tinubu administration because I am part and parcel of Nigerian students. For every corner of NANS and Nigerian students are saying, because of his past participation in activism, he has really recognized NAS, and that's a very big and very big, score for him. And for me, I am happy with that dimension. So nobody is perfect. There are other areas that the government of Nigeria is not doing it. But on this point we are discussing now, I think we'll give it to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for allowing Nigerian students to be active participants in the policy making. And here's our cry, Nigerian students, each time they call upon him.